Greetings. We have posted numerous items on social media over the past 6 months. This presentation will pull together some of that information into one place. In the early 2000s, I was managing an ERP implementation for a well-known website development organization. One of the recommendations we always make is to have projects named with something that the people within and stakeholders outside of the organization can identify the project with. In this case, one of the client sales reps came up with ANT-K as an acronym for All You Need to Know about the project and its expected results. Every time someone communicated anything about the project, everyone identified that communication with ANT-K. Sometimes it was their favorite ant, and sometimes it was that ant that was keeping them in line with the parents, aka management, wasn't around. But everyone knew what was going on because ANT-K kept everyone advised. This presentation will give you an idea of what we do. We'll give you an opportunity to find out more at the end of the presentation. We've been around for a while. We have a wide range of clients. Most of them are in manufacturing, but we have also worked with distributors, on-site service organizations, and professional services organizations. We really don't worry about which enterprise solutions you use, as long as it's the right solution for you. If you are interested in upgrading or changing your ERP solution, we can be very objective in helping you with the selection. You'll know when you don't need us when senior management is convinced they can make this statement with confidence. We have 5 primary areas that I'll get into shortly. We provide 4 major categories of services to facilitate your successful projects. The education we provide is directly related to the types of projects we're engaged in. We're not teaching MBA subjects. We provide the information that will help you and your employees successfully complete projects. Our people have at least 20 years of experience in their respective fields and have held management positions. We have one technology solution, and it's used for process modeling. This solution also allows us to create documentation in multiple formats for various types of requirements such as ISO or DoD or FDA. However, it can also be used for purposes aligned with organizational change and human resource processes. We're not going to tell you what to do. We provide the foundations for you to be successful and provide the ongoing coaching when needed in order to help your organization be successful. Senior management likely has a plan. It is also likely that some details have been missed as the plan drove some strategic projects. We help identify those details and how to make the changes necessary. We'll provide the necessary level of education required to ensure that people know what their roles and responsibilities are at every level of every project and how those projects may be codependent. Your project managers knowing how to lead is a key success factor. A PMP designation is great, but not the only factor that makes a good PM. How many major risk factors are there? Take a minute now and write them down. I provided a starter list later in this presentation. Smaller organizations typically don't require a permanent employee with the senior management experience that we bring to your projects and organization. We have plans whereby you can retain us for short periods of time on an as-needed basis. The first thing that people need to know is how to define a process. The second is knowing how to quantify waste and risk factors. The third is knowing how to create a knowledge capital profile for roles within the processes. We teach you. The 80-20 rule comes into effect here. Your organization likely has a good idea of what the issues are that currently cause pain. We define those processes as is, and then let your people, with the knowledge resulting from education, come up with solutions. The solutions, along with some strategic and management input, now form the immediate future state goals. The future state now creates the need for re-engineering of processes. The process output creates requirements for the success of reaching the immediate future state. Now you can create the transition plan. If it were only that easy. Remember when I said you'd know you don't need us when? For anyone to execute their processes at the right time, they need accurate information that's in a format they can use to take action with quickly and with a high degree of confidence. Re-engineering your processes leads to this list of requirements. However, sometimes your relationship with your technology partners becomes an impediment to success. We have mediated resolutions to these situations. There are numerous technology risks beyond your information system. We assist in the identification of the risks and formulation of recovery plans. Did you know that there are 4 parts to the Working Humans profile? The KCI helps organizations match the right person to the right role and provides some interesting fit-to-purpose measurements. You can have great processes and technology, but it's your humans that will make things work better. OCM is an often overlooked requirement for successful projects. Virtual office is also known as working from home or working remotely. There's a process for setting up the entire solution, of which only part is based on technology. Look around your organization. Is there someone that, if they came down with mononucleosis and were suddenly unavailable for 12 weeks, would cause you some pain? That's what our HRDRP service helps you manage. We identify those HR risks and we give you management plans. Earlier, I asked you to write down all of the risks you could think of. These are the top 6. Okay, I've said enough. Here are some results of our engagements. When you reduce time and human effort, enable your people to work remotely but under control, and manage risks, you'll be able to quantify the positive environmental impact that you've made. All right, I'm done. I said I'd give you the info for you to ask questions. Ask us and unlock the potential of your organization. Take care.